Heyo everybody, and welcome back to some DRG. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the build that I just keep coming back to. I have featured this build quite a lot, because honestly, it is my favorite build in the game. Yes, Mole exists, alright? Yes, I may be a gunner main. I'm also an engineer main. You can probably tell that from all the videos that I do. Most of them are engineer and gunner videos, because I don't think the flamethrower cryo cannon are interesting, and I'm irritated at goo cannon. And then the secondary weapons for driller is just bottom of the barrel for my enjoyment. Besides Sabata's kind of good because it has fully automatic. And then there is Scout. Scout's also incredibly interesting. You know, I do enjoy Scout quite a bit. Problem is in multiplayer, Scout's usually always taken. Two, in solo play, if I take certain Scout builds, I'm just gonna suffer during during how I play, because I understand that, you know, some people are goated with the sauce and don't have problems. I have problems whenever I'm playing solo with Scout, so I just have to grab, you know, fire bolts, or, you know, some sort of AoE option on Scout, which is going to be like boomstick cryo minelets or something. And I have done builds where it's not that, and it's been fine. You know what? Maybe I'm just complaining to complain, is what I've realized. Anyway, we're going to be taking this specific build on Leadstorm-powered minigun, and let's talk about why I'm taking this build. Magnetic refrigerator on tier 1. If you're running Burning Hell, you might as well take it. Any other build on minigun, you just take improved accuracy, because it makes such a large difference. Then, we're taking ammo on this. This is a tier that people will talk about and be like, yeah, damage is just better. It is entirely up to you, alright? It does not matter. That's my opinion, is take whatever you feel makes a bigger difference, because the actual stats of it are so negligible that it doesn't matter. Yes, your time to kill technically goes down with damage, and your DPS goes up with damage, but does that really matter when the total damage is the same? Yes, total damage only matters when you fully empty your weapon. Who cares? But, like, it's preference at this point, because the time to kill is almost negligible, and the DPS is also almost negligible. So just take whatever you want. We are taking ammo because that triggers Burning Hell more often, and, you know, ammo is typically the choice that I pick for most of my builds. Let's see here. Ammo. I take damage on Leadstorm, and then I take damage on this. These are the two that I take damage on. Pretty much everything else I will take ammo, besides compact feed mechanism. I don't know when's the last time I played with compact feed mechanism, but maybe I can make a video on that. Then in tier 3 we have blow-through rounds, because you can take cold blow-through rounds from my cold dead hands. Which one's better? Well, with the advent of Stingtails, Armor Break got better, but I'm still going to take blow-through, because it's extra damage, technically. Then in tier 4, we have variable chamber pressure or lighter barrel assembly. Yes, this is an option too. Magnetic barons, they don't matter. I take lighter barrel assembly pretty much all the time, because it's a quality of life feature that I just simply cannot pass up, though the 15% extra damage is quite nice. That's an extra 1.5 damage up whenever fully spun up. And on minigun, that is mildly noticeable, especially, you know, this is a 2. Notice how I said that this doesn't matter, but this is matters slightly. Well, that's because it's not going up against ammo. Very simply. Anyway, moving on to the most important tier here, which I think matters quite a bit, is hot bullets or aggressive venting for Burning Hell. And there is a very simple logic puzzle, or logic path that I follow with this. Are you running volatile bullets? If you are running volatile bullets, you take hot bullets. because that allows you to light targets from afar, meaning volatile bullets gets even better. If you are not running volatile bullets, you take aggressive venting. And don't worry about anything else, because aggressive venting is perfectly happy. And then if you want to be an absolute maniac, you can run Cold as the Grave and have the kills stolen by the fire damage. I don't actually know if that works. Don't quote me on that, but, you know, it's something. Cold as the Grave is a perk that nobody takes. The one that actually matters in this entire tier all the time would be hot bullets, because that increases your DPS. Yes, it increases your DPS by a slight margin because of the fire dot or whatever, and you also have to be above the heat mark. Who cares? And also I talked about how your DPS doesn't matter. Blah 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 blah. Hot bullets is the only one that mostly matters here. The only times I am ever running aggressive venting is hot bullets without volatile bullets, or rotary overdrive. And that's it. And that's the build here. That's it. That's the entire thing. And then the Bulldog heavy revolver with volatile bullets. This is the build I take. I take accuracy in tier 1 because hitting my shots is important. And if I have to fire all 4 shots, I either missed or the thing is dead. Or it's a bulk. So it's one of those 3 options. Most likely I missed. Then damage in the first damage tier comparatively to ammo, because hitting 60 is a breakpoint with weak point. That means I can one-shot Mactera. Am I ever going to do that in my life? You might see it in this video. It's not intentional. Again, weak point for the same reason. Weak point is just what we take because volatile bullets gets weak point damage. And then we take ammo because you might as well. And then we take Deadeye. This is also a choice that doesn't really matter. It matters to me because I favor accuracy, but Neurotoxin is also good. Usually, what happens is I want to shoot to kill, so, you know, the Neurotoxin, if it procs, doesn't matter. Unless I miss the weak point and the thing is still alive and walks away from me. Because that happens. That will happen in the video. So, the next most important thing for the build is the grenade, and it literally doesn't matter. So, take whatever grenade you want, nobody will care. I might care if you take incendiaries. I'm kidding. I'll care if you don't take a grenade. So, the grenade doesn't matter. I'm taking clusters because the other grenade, lead bursters, that I would take only because bulks exist. Unfortunately for bulks, I'm taking volatile bullets. And volatile bullets with that build does 1,152 damage to their weak point. I know this off the top of my head. I don't know why, alright? It's just something that I know. So, you can 5-shot bulks on Hazard 5. I'm not, with 4 people. I'm not too sure if I can 5-shot them on solo play. I think I can 4-shot them. I don't know. So, I'm taking clusters because it's a grenade that does something that I care about and isn't inconsistent, because anytime I throw a lead burster, I feel like it's super inconsistent. But, oh well. And then there's the option to take Incendiary Grenade. Incendiary Grenade, with this build, I don't think matters, because we cover all of our distances with hot bullets. Yes, we have to spend ammo on it, but you know what? It's ammo that I'm happy to do. I could just throw an Incendiary Grenade, but at that point I might as well jump to the bug and light them on fire. So, yeah, I don't think this has a point in the build. If people might argue that it does, but it doesn't. The only thing that would matter is for instant ignites on certain bugs. But if I'm close enough to throw a grenade, unless I have strong arm, maybe, you know what, let's run strong arm with incendiaries. Alright, what are we getting rid of for strong arm? I'm going to make the most insane pick and remove the resupplier for strong arm, because I love hearing that okay, fine. So people have already complained, I hear it from the future, I'll grab I'll replace vampire. And now I'm gonna melee a bug, and I just went down. and I got back up, and I'm at 12 HP. Only Bosco doesn't revive you at 12 HP. Let's make that note. And I'm going to melee a bug to try and get rid of the red filter across my screen. I'm going to wonder why it didn't get rid of it. And then I'm going to realize I don't have Vamp. Alright, everybody. That's the build. We have Strong Arm and Incendiary Grenades. That makes the entire build. Also, your shield generator and zipline, entirely preference. It doesn't matter, alright? It's you. That is you. The shield generator mildly matters. And also, if you don't take, fast zip... Wait, is that not fast zip lines? Oh, it is fast zip lines. If you don't take fast zip lines, I'm going to hurt you. I'm not. But it's just... listen, I don't want to do the like, hold E or press E and jump up the zip lines, because that makes an annoying noise, and I will always look at people who do it and be like, stop that! Criminal scum! Get off the zipline. Your zipline privileges have been revoked. Also, it's the weakest traversal tool. Anyway, your shield also doesn't matter, but this is my shield build, and this will forever be my shield build, because it's a 9-second shield, and it's a big shield. It's not a big shield, but it's a big shield, alright? And, okay, can we talk about one thing here? Why does this exist? Why does the duration, the lasting effect... So, the lasting effect is a thing that gives you the shield benefits, which is just the damage reduction of being in a shield. So you get 50% less damage while under that effect. For what I believe is 2 seconds, right? 2 seconds of protection time after leaving. Why would you ever take this over improved efficiency, shield lasts longer, which is 3 seconds? Why would you ever take this? Instead of a 9-second shield, you have a 12-second shield, you have a 9-second shield. Which, and, like, okay, sure. Now you have a damage resistance for 2 seconds. Guess what can happen through that damage resistance? You can be hit, which lowers your shields, but the shield generator regens your shields while it is active. So it's not just a 50% damage resist, it is regenerating your shields actively. I don't know why you would ever take this over the improved efficiency. I can understand the area of effect to have a massive shield. I don't think it matters, but, you know, you can have a massive shield. But why would you ever take lasting effect? Anyway, back to the video. We're gonna get down into the mission, and we are playing with MCR, and apparently have a mission to play. 16 alien eggs with 20 spitballers. That sounds fun. If this mission loads exceedingly quickly, it is not going to be a fun mission, because that means every egg is very close, and 2, there's 20 spitballers in that cave. That is scarily fast. Okay, it's probably a normal 6-egg mission, is what that load screen means, which means there's going to be 20 spitballers. That's not promising. That is... Why didn't I toss a fire grenade at that? Because I kind of forgot I had fire grenades. It's been a good 15 minutes since the last... since I last talked to you all. I know it was relatively instantly, but you know what? Just eat that. Just get out of here. I don't want to face a billion grunts at once. Oh, and there's a nemesis. Wonderful. Okay, so what is this map gen? Let me go find out what the map gen is. Toggle debug. It is a linear deep scan mission. Oh, that's fun. That means this is fairly big, like open. It's fairly nice. We're gonna lay out a trap for loot bugs, because the loot bugs will come here very quick. Actually, there's already a trap made for them. It's called down here. Come here, loot bugs. Ring, ring, ring. Let's go. I have food for y'all. Who says... Nemesis? Ow, fuck, ow, god. Why are you doing this, Nemesis? Hey, guess what? I don't think that did anything. Could you not do what you're about to do and hit and down me? This is a little bit awkward, dude. In fact, I would call this very awkward. Don't grab me. Thank you. This is kind of hard to follow what's happening. Oh, just shoot him in the head. I need to get away from him before he grabs me. Nemesis is actually a nemesis because he's making it so that I can't focus on what's happening because of the amount of noise that he's causing. The amount of AoE he's causing is also a fucking time. Oh, wonderful. There's now Mactera's after me. And there's a... You know what? Just, like, walk this way. Toss a shield. Get hit by the fucking stalker that I can't hear. Mind that, please. Fuck. I'm not in range! I don't want to be in range! I want to get out! I want to be out. Is he dead? Is that his body? Dude, I don't know what the fuck's happening. It's so loud! I want out! Is he dead? Kill him. I wish I brought lead bursters. There is no other... There is no... Get away from me. There is no other place for me to be besides in lead burster heaven right now. Because I think with lead bursters he would already be dead. Yeah, I know I could shoot you. Oh my god, I stepped in it and now I'm dead again. The fucking... This is going well. Just, like, walk towards him and power attack him. It's fine. Just power attack him. He'll die. And then die to fall damage? Okay, we're fine. Holy hell. It's just the noise. I can't hear the stalker coming for me. I know it's there, but I have to focus on other bullshit. Thank you. I'm so glad that that could happen. Get me out of here. It's nice and peaceful. Oh my god, it's nice and peaceful. For the first time in history. I had a story and everything, and that's been thrown out the window. Oh, wonderful. There's a meteor. What the? Oh, it's a shower. It's not a meteor. If it was a shower, I would have been... Something would have been happening, and it definitely would have been me. I already tossed all my grenades, by the way. Luckily, they are... Can we not... Yeah, that guy also is dead. Where's the... I don't know where he went. I don't have vampires, so there's no reason for me to be this close to bugs. Yeah, I ran out of breath. Oh, Lord, help. Hey, game, where did all my ammo go? Is it because a nemesis appeared? So, recently, I acquired a bed from my mother, because we went down to Texas, and that is a story that still hasn't been told fully. But yeah, we went down to Texas, and one of the things that she did is she gave us a bed frame. Now, that bed frame is for a full-sized mattress, and is also broken. But she's like, I don't want it anymore, you're taking it, whether you like it or not. So we have it now. It's old, it's made of full wood, though, which is nice. Besides, you know, the struts and all that are made of steel, which is also nice. But the fact of the matter is it's still broken. We would have to cut off one of its legs and replace it with, like, a 2x4. And then, even then, it probably wouldn't really fix it. So, there is a stalker coming towards me. Just toss the fucking shield. Okay, well, we did it. We killed the stalker, alright? I heard the stalker was very close. Dude, the stalkers are going to kill me this mission. That is just something that is happening. Why is there so many web spitters? I need to be out of here. Wait, hold up. I have broken shields. Why do I have shields? Because I threw a shield generator... God, I hate web spitters so much. I hate acid spitters, web spitters, and all of them. But you know what? I don't hate them more than swarmers. So you know what? As long as there's no swarmers in this mission, I am perfectly happy. Can we stop taking damage, please? You know, from all these bugs that exist, and then this guy who's affected by the warden, you know, damage resistance. Oh wait, no he's not, because he's dead. Where did he go? Where did that warden go? Hello? So yeah, she gave us a bed frame that we don't want. We did want it at the time, but as we were putting it together, we have realized that it was entirely broken and there's no reason to ever own it. And then she says that this is a generational bed frame and it's a bed set. And the bed set is nice. It is filled with mostly full wood. The problem is that it's not been taken care of in fucking years. So, yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. God bless that loot bug. I'm just gonna overheat and call it a day. Yeah, fucking do whatever you want to me, huh, Stingtail? Why didn't he light on fire? I understand that the Stingtail was on fire for half a second, and that means you don't get on fire, but, you know, it's kind of rude to me. Hi, what's going on? So, I bought a new bed frame, which is made of metal and doesn't actually need a box spring be put on top of it, which is fine. The problem is that my mother, being my mother, bought a bed without, you know, asking us, and we already had a solution, because she was going to pay for the bed, 100%, and that's fine, like, okay, and we were going to pick out a bed, and that was it. We just had her pay for it. She ordered one online for us, even though that we already had the plan of she's paying for the bed, we're going to go pick it out, and then we're going to get your card information, or credit card information, or whatever the hell that was supposed to happen. I think it was credit card. And that's how we're going to pay for it. And she just proceeded to order it online, and, you know, whatever, dude, we don't get to feel it, or whatever, that's fine. That is a lot of bugs. That is certainly... So, another thing that you could take on this build is stun. There's 2 Stingtails out there. You know what? Here you go. You get both of those. Hopefully you guys light on fire and I'll die. So, if you're hearing a bunch of noises coming from them, and you hear like, oh yeah, that's the light on fire noise. No, whenever a bug... I love how I killed the one... That's a bunch of bugs. I love how I killed the one that wasn't low on HP. Oh. I see! How are we getting past all those bugs? Well, it's simply, I have dash, so I'm going to lead them over here. There is a Stingtail, so I need to freeze the Stingtail. Okay. We got stuck a little bit. Don't worry about it. Okay. We got stuck a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If the Stingtail grabs me, just avoid being hit by it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's bad could ever happen to you. Don't worry about it. How did I run out of ammo? Oh, hi, Praetorian. Oh, I'm just in hell? Don't worry, they made the zipline faster in MCR for some reason. Okay, so I'm taking 2 ammo supplies because apparently I am irresponsible with my ammo. Where is that warden? You know what, warden? There is 2 things over there. I hope all of them die. I got grabbed. He's fine. Dude, I wish I could see, but unfortunately it's a dark-ass area, and with the lights... Okay, the warden, stop being wardening. You, stop living, please. Alright, this is going absolutely well. Hello, warden! Yes, you're dead. Congratulations on being dead. You? I'm just going to, like... I can't be in this area anymore. Why is there so many stingtails? Just take another one. Oh my god. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Why is there a stingtail down here? Why is there a stingtail down there? How many stingtails can there be? Alright, so we are running it back again. Because I went down, and my simple ask is, why was there, like, 6 stingtails? I know that wasn't the entire problem, but, you know, why is there 6 stingtails? I mostly blame Nemesis. Anyway... So, my mother ordered a bed online. That's fine. She then ordered a box spring. Okay. And then she ordered a bunch of sheets. No, the original agreement was a bed, and that's it. We have sheets. We have plenty of more. Why are you giving us all the stuff that we don't want / need? Why is there a Glyphid Slasher? Like, I don't understand why there's a Glyphid Slasher in that wave. Who knows? Who cares? What is the... Oh, that's a golden loot bug. Oh, Pog. There's golden loot bugs on this mission. So anyway, that's what's happened in my life. And then we got a bed frame, because I paid for one, because the other bed frame just didn't work. And now we actually have space underneath the bed, so we have storage space in the bedroom. Isn't that wonderful? It's a wonderful time whenever I get excited about having storage space in a bedroom, because our bed is tall enough for it. It comes up to my chest. I'm 5'8". I am average size for an American. Yeah, that's right. Average size in the United States of America, 5'8". Yes, there's those freaks who happen to be, 4 feet. Or, freaks who happen to be 7 feet, who unbalance it. But you know what? 5'8" is the average height in America, and I'm glad for it. Some people might call me short, and that's because they freaking ate Tyson growth serum chicken growing up, and now they're genetic freaks by being 6'5" or whatever. And then there's the UK people who don't actually understand what I'm talking about. And by don't understand, I mean they perfectly understand. It's just that, this is a stereotype put upon them because it's kind of funny.
How many centimeters are you?
How many centimeters is 5'8"? Alright, I need to... Just to ask, okay, 5'8" in centimeters. It is, I am 172 centimeters tall. That is such an odd way of putting height. I understand that the feet system doesn't make that much sense, and that basing everything on 100, it makes a lot more sense, but... Dear God, does temperature make more sense in my brain, like in Fahrenheit, than Celsius? I understand Celsius, plenty, because I played RimWorld, and the default option in RimWorld is Celsius, and I just didn't change it, so I knew that I'm down. I could have prevented that by going for the random branches and stuff, I just thought it was funny just to fall all the way down and just look at the screen being like, oh, I'm dead. That's how I felt during that moment. Oh, that was funny. That really was. So, also there's a wave incoming for me. Also, if I had a better grenade that actually had stun, it would be nicer, because at the current moment, the fire grenade is one of the very few... Oh, I found out why they're... Okay, what is happening? I hear a bunch of noises. Is this like an actual wave coming for me, or is this just a basic bitch thing that's coming? Okay, I'm tossing a shield because I don't know what's going on. Get lit on fire because I don't want to deal with you. There's a Brood Nexus spawn Praetorian. There's a second one. There's a third one. Okay, I need to take out this Brood Nexus because... What is going on? Get out of here. Okay. Those are Brood Nexus spawn exploders. Lord. What is... Oh, fuck. It is dark, I can't see shit, and I'm running. Because I want to figure out how many... Why is there so many Praetorians? Oh my god. Okay, we're fine, don't worry about it. He can't down me in the shield. Just pinky promise he can't down you in the shield. Alright. Where am I running? I'm trying to run over here where there's maybe some red sugar. Hey, it's a cave! I can actually run into the cave. Hey, there's a wave coming inside the cave. This is going well. Hey, can one run this way? This doesn't go anywhere. Hey, guess what I got rid of? I got rid of Vampire for some reason. So that means I'm going to take some damage here, whether I like it or not. Hey, look! Some red sugar. What a wonderful time. Okay, what's happening? What is following me? I need to... I didn't think it was after me. Okay, toss another one of those. See, the problem is that the incendiary grenade doesn't do anything! There's a Lily Hoarder, apparently? Oh my god, get out of the shield. They're not lit on fire. None of these idiots... I'm dead, by the way. The instant the shield fell? Are we gonna have to, like, redo this a second time? Why is there so many Praetorians? There has to be a second Brood Nexus somewhere. Like, there just has to be. Okay, get me up here. Okay. There's 2 Brood Nexuses! Oh my god. There's 3?! Oh, that's why there's so many enemies. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now the thing is, don't kill me. Thank you. I mean, like, I want down. I mean, there is plenty of ways to not kill me right now, and one of them is being a nice little game and not throwing a billion septic spreaders at me and Praetorians and all this. Oh, I can't get up here. I see. Okay, so we're running it back a second time? Yeah, it looks like we're... Hey, you know, let's just run it back, alright? Just run it back. As I just clicked the abort button, because I don't want to deal with that. I would like to point out that Strong Arm and Incendiaries have basically done nothing. Now, I don't think Lead Bursters, or... I don't think any Gunnernade would have solved my issue there, and my issue was... I fell into hell, and that caused the downfall into the mission, because I thought it would be funny. I thought falling into the abyss would be funny. And you know what that just triggered? That triggered all 4 of those Brood Nexuses. Because Brood Nexuses in MCR are menaces, dude. If you do not take them out quickly enough, they will just keep spawning the bugs that they spawn. Because there was one that spawned septic spreaders, there was one that spawned basic grunts, and then there was one that spawned Praetorians, and then I don't know what the fourth one spawned. But like that just caused a. I don't have enough ammo at the moment to kill them. Like, holy hell. I could have gotten Bosco to freeze them, and whatever, but Listen, man, I am just trying for a video here. I am not trying to... I just want 6 eggs again. Come on, just give me 6 eggs. So, for the sake of my sanity, I'm changing my build to have stun, alright? Remember whenever I said you can take the stun out of my cold dead hands? Well, you've killed me, like, 6 times now in this mission, in this video, so... I guess, you know, you could take it. Can we get something... Okay, that's fine. It's radioactive exclusion core. It's not gonna be fun, but hey, it's 6 eggs, and I will take it. So you may be wondering what also happened in that that's terrifying. You may also be wondering what happened in that mission. Well, the barrage, what is it? The barrage is also been changed in order to lay a minefield down. What a wonderful... Is this the tutorial? I swear to everything. Oh, this is vanilla, right? Yeah, it's vanilla. Okay, we're happy, dude. We're entirely happy. I would like to point out that this is not vanilla. This is absolutely not vanilla. This is like a egg collection. I was going to say it's a I was going to say it was elimination. That's what it was. Hey, at least we can show off burning the actual build here. You know what? I will agree with people. Stun is just better than blow through for this particular build. All right, you guys won. I agree. I'm happy for all of you. You guys get a commendation for running freaking stun. There also happens to be jet boots on this mission, apparently. Okay, well, you know, just... I'm not... Okay, out of principle for the matter, also, another thing is not having the game immediately throw a wave at me is really nice. Just being chill in the front room. So nice. Anyway, I would like to point out that I completely haven't told the rest of the mission, or the rest of my story, which I think ends at, we got a bed, and that was it. We just got a bed? Bed's nice. I agree, it's nice. While I was because it came in a tiny box, comparatively for, you know, its full size, because it's a full-size bed, because that's all that we need, and... It came in a relatively small box, and I was undoing it. I was undoing the box thing, and I was doing it in the middle of a doorway. It comes vacuum packed, like super vacuum packed, dude. And I just thought to myself, I'm just gonna do it in a doorway, like right here. It'll be fine, completely. Dude, I was being crushed against the... Hi? What's going on? Hey, could you be stunned real quick, and then, absolutely blasted? Don't worry, I have accuracy. That means I can absolutely blast things. Get out of here, get out of here. Where's that menace? I heard a third menace. I hear him. I want him dead. Is it a change to MCR that I can see the Silicate Harvester as HPs? Because I don't think you can usually see the... Ah! Why is there a hole there? Why is there a wave? What is it with me falling to my doom? That one I couldn't save. I mean, maybe I could. I could probably have gone to the... Okay, just toss this. Light these idiots on fire. Kill the spitballers. Kill the spitballers. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. We run this way? We regret not having vampire? Toss the fire grenade? And hope that lights a bunch of grunts on fire? Oh, wait. Hold up. There's grunts that aren't on fire in front of me. Isn't that nice? Oh, and there's an actual wave coming for me now. Oh, wonderful. This sucks. And by this sucks, I mean, it's a perfectly fine build. I just wish that I didn't fall to my death multiple times in this video. It's gravity, the worst enemy of the dwarf, dude. Okay, listen, I don't have shields. Get out of here. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a freaking what is it called? It's a shield disrupt mission. I completely forgot. So that makes the... Oh my lord. That makes the incendiary grenade so much worse. Thank you, I'm so good. Because, why does it make the incendiary worse? It doesn't have any CC! No slowdown, no stun, no fear. None of that. It is one of the very few grenades that doesn't even have it. What are the other few grenades that don't have it? Well, what is it? What's another grenade? I now have to go check. Real quick, I'm going to go check. Why is there a hole here? Just get me down. Just get me down. I don't care where I go. Okay, maybe I do. Okay, maybe I do. Hey, I don't have vampire? Just get me down more. Oh, what are the only grenades that don't have CC? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go check that. So, out of the 16 grenades in the game, there are 3 without CC. One of them being the incendiary grenade, because it doesn't fear, it doesn't stun, and it doesn't have a slowdown attached to it. Okay? The other grenade is the spring-loaded Ripper on Driller. Doesn't have a stun, doesn't have a slowdown, doesn't have a fear. It should have a stun. I thought it had a stun, but looking back at it, I realize it just doesn't have a stun. And it's a not very good grenade. You can think of it as a discount breach cutter. Only problem is, Driller has AoE in spades, so the usual thing that you take is impact axes. Or you take neurotoxin grenades, because neurotoxin grenades are absolutely busted. But, again, Driller doesn't need AoE, so that's why they're not busted on Driller. The third grenade, and the best grenade out of all of them, that doesn't have CC, is lead burster grenades. Yeah, they don't have CC. I looked at the stats, they might have a stun that the wiki doesn't talk about, but, you know, they don't have anything on the wiki. So, it's lead bursters. And lead bursters you throw 2 of them and you kill a bulk. That's really good. You can kill things in one shot with lead bursters. If they're far enough away, or they take enough bullets, alright? It's also the most inconsistent grenade. But it still doesn't have any CC, and I have not had a problem with it not having CC. The fire grenade not having CC on the initial fire is absolutely dumb. And not having slowdown on the sticky is also completely and utterly dumb. How would I buff the fire grenades? Just give it a sticky effect. Or a sticky slowdown effect. Let's reduce their movement by 50% and make it so that they don't pathfind around it. Alright, that's all that I ask. Anyway, I'm going to call a resupply down here and, I don't know, hope to all that is Carl that I don't go down. And also check to see if I'm still recording. I am. Alright, wonderful. I have been recording for almost an hour. I don't know where that hour came from, but apparently I've been doing it. I definitely haven't failed like 2 missions. Right? Yeah, I failed 2 missions. I aborted one because I didn't want to deal with the swarm of Praetorians. Oh my god. MCR? I am going to go to his house, knock on the door, and say that he's a wonderful person. But why the fuck did he make that happen? I'm solo! Glyphid Dreadnoughts cannot happen solo. Flat out. I am solo. Why is that blue? Why are you blue? Wait. Why did a wave spawn when a Glyphid Dreadnought is happening? Yeah, fuck that thing. I don't care. What's going on? Oh my god. This is... Oh, hi! You're there! I have a fire build! You're immune to fire! Oh, fuck. That's... God. Why is that a... Why is that a big egg? What is... Do I have the mod that gives me... That tells me what is going to trigger a swarm? No, it doesn't. Why is it big? Is it on the map big? You can tell slightly it's bigger. I'm dead. Okay, goodbye. I pass away. I'm grabbing another resupply. You cannot stop me. I need the HP. Okay, let's take care of this dread with no room to maneuver. Oh, hi. Are you gonna fireball me while I'm right here? Okay, I am in the starting room with a dread on an egg mission. I would like to point out I am also on an egg mission. I am on an egg mission. Why is this possible? Why did the change happen to the eggs to make Glyphid Dreadnought? I got my title. Glyphid Dreadnought spawns on an egg mission, or Dread on egg mission, or you know, one of those few things, because that shouldn't be possible. So, for those of you who don't know, Dreads can spawn on 3 missions. All right. On Hazard 5 and 4, they can spawn on 2 missions. Yeah, that's right. They spawn on less missions if you're playing on Hazard 4 or 5. On Hazard 3, they can spawn on Point Extract. So, they have a 33, which is the largest metric. If you're playing an extract mission, a Point Extract mission, you have a very large likelihood of facing a Dread. I missed every single one of those, and I got fireballed for my troubles. So, the Point Extract is the most likely mission to have a Dread. Very simply, it has a 33% chance, and it spawns somewhere between 5 minutes and 30 seconds and 55 minutes. Checks at the start of the mission for all of that. Thank you for being inside the... I'm just going to melee you twice. It tried to melee me back. Okay. So, it checks at the start of the mission and sets the timer at that point. Alright, that's how that works. I don't want to deal with that. Oh my god, he's being lit on fire. Look at how much damage he's taking. Look at that! Oh my god! He's taking damage! I know I'm taking the piss out of it, alright? Just very simply, I'm taking the piss out of that. So, the other missions that can spawn it are a mining mission, because it has special swarms, and a... Give me a second. And a refinery mission, because it can also have special swarms. So, and those cannot be solo, first of all. Everything... I don't know about Point Extract. Point Extract, you might be able to have a Dread solo. I have never experienced a Dread on solo, because I immediately started playing Hazard 4, apparently. I don't remember... Whenever I was a Greenbeard, I don't remember what difficulty I played. I now just play Hazard 4 and 5. 4 if I cannot find a Hazard 5 lobby very quickly. for the mission that I'm playing. I even play Hazard 3 if I'm fucking around and playing with the terrible build. Or, you know, the people that I'm playing with are... I enjoy playing with. Because there was a mission fairly recently that I was playing, and they were playing Hazard 5, that's how I joined. And then they switched down to Hazard 3, and I just continued playing it because I didn't really care at the time. And I played, I think I played this build, actually. I played this build. So, yeah, that's one of the things. And then, not only can dregs not spawn solo, besides on point extract maybe, they can also not spawn most of the time, because get stunned, and get stunned. Okay. How do you miss 4 times in a row? Because you missed the weak point, which would have killed the Mactera Tri-Draw. Oh yeah, back up from that, because you're just going to take 1 billion points of damage, because this game is great with... I shouldn't really be complaining about the shield disrupt, since the shield disrupt is just a 30% damage resist up and ×2 red sugar. Note, if it only spawns 1 red sugar, then, you know, you get 2 of them. And I haven't seen red sugar all that often in this mission. I did say I wouldn't equip these, but I think I deserve them for having a Dreadnought spawn. Is there any difference to that besides the size of it? Because it definitely is, like, bigger than a normal Dread, or than a normal egg. So they spawn on normal missions, which is mining and refinery, at a 1.5% chance. I think, personally, there is more going on to that than just the 1.5% chance, because you'll get times where you get a Mactera Swarm, Mactera Swarm, Mactera Swarm 3 times in a row, and that is supposed to be a 6.3% chance to trigger, and it's just happened. Why am I down here? Why is there a hole down here? What happened? Did an explosion happen? No, that's just been there. Why? I have no idea what's happening. Also, I've been nerfed. We have radioactive Praetorians, which I hate. Unequivocally, I hate them. They are terrible. I wish they never existed. The entire reason I hate them is based on the fact that they are AoE they are circle-shaped instead of cone-shaped. I don't want to deal with this, alright? I just want to go burr. You missed twice? Oh yeah, that's right, I can't be over there. Oh, just take a fire hit. I have to go this way, by the way. Oh, I'm just dead. We're fine, don't worry about it. We live these. We live these. Simply, we live these. I just remembered that we're also on is he fast still? Yeah, he's fast. He's dead now. Okay, let's get the resupply, because that'll make us not die. Unfortunately, there is just... We have resupply, alright? Why do I have to, like, focus up on the third one? We have a good build, because this is a... I wouldn't say this would be a meta build, alright? Meta build would be bringing Coil Fear. Coil Fear is one of the most broken things in the game, and if you're not bringing it, you're not bringing the most meta build that you can. And that is, like, divined by the lords themselves. Why don't you have eyes? Or, excuse me. So, the Hi. Yes. Oh my god, you didn't light on fire, but the other one did? Give me the other one! Why are you so close to me, alright? Don't stand so close to me. Don't stand so close to me. Or whatever the hell this... I have to be careful about that, because, you know... Ordinarily, Sausage got a copyright striked. I was talking about dreads at some point, and then I, like, it spawns at a 1.5% chance. And I think that there's a little bit more going on than that 1.5% chance, because I think the mission, like, puts it into a pool. And it's like, these things can spawn, alright? And then weights them equally. That's what I think. I have no evidence to back it up. But that's entirely what I think. Why is that Menace moving? Get out of here, Menace. Because you are locked onto me. You should just be coming for me. Now, I hope another Dread spawns so I can complain about him. Now watch, that's not gonna light all the bugs on fire. That didn't light that one on fire, didn't light that one, didn't light that one. That one's almost lit, but it didn't. Does the fire grenade have damage fall off? I didn't think it did, but I think more about it, and I think it does just have heat damage fall off, which makes it even worse. And I don't know how people defend this grenade. Now, I know what you all are thinking. You're thinking, why is this the 4th mission that he's done? The 5th mission that he's done for this? Or the 6th mission? You know, a little bit of Mike Tyson in there. But, like, I'm not doing Core Stone because Core Stone's boring. Because I'm Gunner. If I was playing Engineer... okay, so I'm making excuses for not playing Core Stone, okay? Let's be honest. We're doing Core Stone whether I like it or not. I could do it in the cheesy way, or I can do it in the fun way, okay? There's 2 options for me, and I think we get the worst of both options. I stay on the zipline half the time. So I wonder if we still get 2 swarms, or if the Dreadnought counted as a swarm. Why does the Dreadnought count as a swarm? Because on 6x missions, you're supposed to get 2 swarms, and apparently the Dreadnought doesn't count as a swarm for some reason, even though that I consider it a swarm. Hey, you remember whenever I said it's an accident if I used the weapon to one-shot Mecteras? Yeah, I didn't know I would be facing so many Mecteras. You know what? I'm just gonna go into spawn and think about it later, because spawn is simply as fast as going this way. Can we go into spawn quickly, please? And then toss a fire grenade, and then everything that comes through is fire grenaded? Oh my god, the best that could be? Oh wait, nothing's fire grenaded. The initial grunts that I tossed it on are the only ones that came out, like, fully on fire. That is what I'm talking about. That is why that thing is so shit. I tossed it on the ground. Only ones that got lit were the initial ones. Everything else, nothing. Bugs move too fast through it. Alright? That is what I'm talking about. I have to toss it again, okay? I just have to. There's... Look, just hit me, dude. I hate radioactive Praetorians, because I have to... If I didn't have, jetty boots on, I would have to figure out how to get past that idiot. Because I can't move quick and, like, past him, or else I will take major damage. Can you just get stunned and leave me the fuck alone? I'm gonna pay you 100 to leave me the hell alone. Could you... This is how I'm getting past him, and that is by absolutely blasting him with cryo damage. There's a stalker somewhere, and that stalker's gonna absolutely ruin my life. Maybe. You know, maybe the stalker just decides to not exist. The one thing that I will always say about fire grenades that makes them good is, I don't feel bad about throwing them out. That is the... I see, I am out of ammo. Hey, where's the egg? Bosco, why did you toss the egg over there? Oh my god. I tossed that shield for no reason. Oh, there is bugs coming this way. Why is there bugs coming this way? Oh, no. I have a resupplier. We'll be fine, right? Yeah, we'll be... Oh my god, I don't have a shield. It's fine. We have jet boots, and you know what? If I really want to cheese the game, there you go. I'm cheesing the game now. Get absolutely cheesed. Look at this. I'm sweaty. I'm filthy. Look at this. My god, waiting for my shield to come back. Why isn't he lit on fire? There you go. You know, because they path out, because they path out of the radius of the fire grenade, if they walk into the fire grenade, they will find the quickest way to get outside of it so that they take the least amount of damage. Because if you didn't know, the fire grenade, what? Let's go look at the fire grenade on the wiki, because that's the fun one. So, the fire grenade does 10 damage every 0.5/1 second. So, the grunt, maximum, a basic grunt, has to spend 3 seconds in the fire grenade to light on fire, or minimum 1.5 seconds in the fire grenade to light on fire. And the grunt's AI probably updates every, like, to walk into the fire grenade and walk out of it. It updates like 2 seconds. Alright, let's give it the benefit of the doubt and say 1 second. Okay? So, you throw the fire grenade, it lasts for... you spin on the ground for 1 second. The grunt has to move through it. It moves the quickest way possible. That's like a second, maybe, to move through that AoE, because its radius is 3.5 meters, and it could just move through that in like a second, maybe 2, so half the time it gets lit on fire. Not even, because we are doing the minimum and the maximum. Maximum is it doesn't get lit on fire. Minimum is it maybe gets lit on fire? Because I don't know how fast grunts move. I assume they move 1 or 3 meters a second. And that is not on any modifications or anything like that. I truly have no idea how fast they move. Alright? Anyway, I just think it's a shit. The only reason to use the fire grenade is for the initial throw. Because the initial throw is guaranteed to light that object on fire. It is never about the AoE. Afterwards, the sticky. Because the sticky just doesn't matter at all. Am I done? As soon as I see a grunt, I'm tossing this. And then we don't touch anything, and see how many are lit on fire. 1, 0, 0, 0. And then a bunch of other grunts came the other way. Maybe maybe that was an unfair test. Still, the only grunts I lit on fire were the initial ones. Alright, that's my main... That's my main thing about the fire grenade, is it's only useful for the initial 100 fire damage, and there is... Clusters just beat it out 100% of the time for that initial damage. It even says minimum damage 50%, which is 50 heat damage, which will light a basic grunt on fire. It won't light a guard on fire, but it will light a basic grunt on fire. I think I'm correct in that. All right, I hope to everything that is holy that I'm correct in that grunts light at 30, and if they don't light at 30, I'm ooh-woo embarrassed. Oh well. You might also notice I'm doing core stone because core stone. Listen, there's a problem with core stone, and the problem with core stone is I can do this and core stone is done. Can I light this on fire? I don't think so. I think I'm doing the same amount of damage. Now, my next test that I want to figure out is, does Core Stone have a weak point on it? So, whenever I dig this out, we'll test if it has weak points, because I saw the damage. It does have a weak point! Look at that! Now, we scroll down and go to there? I don't know. It definitely does have a weak point. Okay, we have found out I need to toss a shield. I'm just dead. Never mind. I need to toss a shield. Didn't have a shield. I'm just dead. So it does have a weak point. It's the lower body of that. I guess I'm just going up here? Yeah, okay. There is a lot of bugs after me. Hopefully that takes care of them. Another fact of the matter is, they don't light... It doesn't light on fire 100%. It doesn't light on fire 100% of the time. Whenever I toss it on the ground, it will... Why are you there? It will bounce occasionally, and that just makes it so much worse. Why is there... How did you get past me? I was looking that direction. How did you get past, dude? I guess I'm just going to die? Maybe. Why is there swarmers this way? Why is there... Wait, why is the retrieval pod here? What the fuck is going on? Like, genuinely, what is going on? Okay, well, already this is a bit, sketchy. Why will I say it's sketchy? Well, there's a resupply on the ground that I have to call, because I have 30 HP, and there is a bunch of things that can do 40, or excuse me, 60, what is it, 62 damage? I think they just barely break your shields if you have the shield gen modifier. Could you stop walking towards me, please? Thank you. And why is the retrieval pod up here? I broke Core Stone down there, so you would assume that it would be right next to Core Stone. Okay. Alright, well, that was the video, because I'm getting the hell out of here now. I don't want to be here anymore. And I guess we can talk about the... nothing? Yeah, you know what? I don't want to talk anymore. I'm happy leaving the video off here. So if you had a good time, I definitely did too. If you had a good time. That's not how you say those words. I hope you had a good time, because I certainly did. And I'll see you on the next one. Egg! Why does it say that? Why does it say dreads? Is that part of the... It is part of the XP calculator. Doesn't give me anything, but it is part of the XP calculator. That's neat.